So this is where we left off at the last video. I'm just going to hide my reference model and start working with this half and refining the face of the model. Let's open up the Move Tool settings so we can have it there because I'm going to just go from soft select to turn on and off. Okay. And what I'm going to do in this video is tweak the overall shape of the face, as well as get started on defining the mouth area. All right, so from the front it actually doesn't look so bad, but from the side you can see that when I use my reference images, the nose and the mouth are not lined up. So this is a great time to use the drawing that you have here to shift the vertices into position where you need them. So I just have soft select on at a very low fall off point, and I'm going to just start moving some of these guys over. And I'm in the side panel. Let me increase my sphere of influence a little bit. And just keep in mind that you actually have to kind of negotiate with some surrounding vertices and give the new vertices some room to breathe. Right? So you have to kind of do it in a gradual way. And at first it might look like some of the changes you want to make are too extreme, very different from the drawing, but if you do it in a gradual manner, it will make it easier. And you may have to add extra edge loops to make it more balanced of a surface. Okay, and the nose area. See, the soft select is going to be too strong here. So let's actually keep it on, but change the influence. And as I'm going along, I'm kind of guessing which loops are going to make up the geometry and which loops are going to stay on the other parts of the geometry. For example, which edge loops are going to define the nose and which will remain. So okay. This mouth area is a little challenging, you guys, because it looks like it's all squished in here. So I got to actually move vertices from way back here in the face, and then all these surrounding vertices are going to have to move as well. Okay, I'm gonna press 3 actually to take a look at what's happening here. And as you can see, um, the topology is looking pretty good, but there's some push and pull in here, and also this part needs a little bit of smoothing. And I'm actually going to use the smooth geometry tool here, or the sculpt geometry tool here, and use the smooth brush right in here. And I'm working with the half, so it's a lot easier to do this process. And I'm just gonna kind of smooth out the face area. If it's a little bit too strong, just bring the opacity down. Okay, and I don't want to lose the placement of things, because sometimes smoothing can do that, but I think it can quickly help you in this way. I'm also going to use the pull brush, and let's turn on auto smooth. I'm going to bring my max displacement low, bring my opacity to real low, and help with the cheek process right here. So I'm just kind of bringing out some of those concave areas to give the face a little bit more body. And it helps to see this process with the front view active or showing, but you're going to be doing the modeling in perspective. Okay, so once I get the shape kind of figured out, I'm just smoothing that kink out. And this character is going to be covered with hair, so I don't have to worry too much about areas under the hair that will be hidden. Okay, so now I'm going to just focus on the mouth area a little bit, and let's see if we can define the position of the extrudes that we have to create and start extruding. So I'm going to actually fix this position right in here slightly. Okay. And it might not match up your drawing 100% because your drawing might not be accurate to what your needs are. All right, now I'm going to take a look at this topology right in here, and what I'm going to be working with are these faces in here, these guys. Okay, the reason why I know that is because there's a few nice edge loops that surround this row of faces, and I don't want to mess with those edge loops. I want them to kind of support this area. So I'm actually going to bring that down to match the lip, because that's how it's going to go in. That looks pretty good. I'm going to actually select those faces again, and let's scale them down in the verticals so they get aligned with the image some more. And I'm going to extrude them, and I'm going to just change the reference here to world, and I'm going to pull it back. And I like to move it back with the world reference and then go back to the local reference to do some of the other operations. So it kind of needs a little bit of going back and forth. Okay, I'm going to extrude one more time, and I'm actually going to delete some of these faces right along the mid line so I can see better how this is going. You're going to be lining the inside of the mouth, these vertices, up to the center of the grid eventually. And we're going to be aligning all of these lines to the center when we mirror. So you can see that right now I have 2 extrudes, and that's where I'm going to leave it for now. And I can go into X-ray here and start to shape the inside. It depends on what you're doing with the inside of the mouth. You can smooth, soft select is too strong. You can actually delete the back faces in here, or you can texture it because the character is going to yell and you're going to see the back of the mouth. You really don't need to worry too much about areas that will not be shown in the animation, but if the character is going to be talking and you're going to give him or her or it teeth or tongue, those props and objects need space and something to reside in, right? And the last thing I'm going to do is actually take a look at this in Smooth Shade and check the corners, make sure it's not sinking in or sticking out. Actually, it's supposed to go in a little bit, which it is. Let's go in and use the Sculpt Geometry tool, Smooth again, and also the Pull. Okay. And I actually want to give this crease a little bit more detail, so I'm going to go ahead and insert Edge Loop tool right in here. You can see that. And just continue tweaking until you get the mouth that you're looking for.